Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Clicking through to the official tweet. You know what we see? Nothing. It has been deleted. They deleted the tweet. They admitted defeat. They admitted by by the deletion of their tweet, by the removal of all content. They have admitted that they did in fact plagiarize completely the work, all of the work, everything. They did not hold any kind of rights to it. When I did my video on the recent plagiarism of Arknights, I had comments telling me, hey Stix, why are you bothering to cover this? Your video isn't going to contribute to anything. I even had comments that were telling me the work in question wasn't even plagiarism. And I thought to myself, well, yeah, my video might not contribute to anything, but at the same time, while it might not contribute to anything, doing nothing is definitely not going to contribute to anything. Admittedly, while the video I did might not have really accomplished much, maybe it was the push that the community needed to get tens, maybe hundreds of other people directly messaging Yoastar and the Hypergriff staff and provided them the motivation that they needed, or at least a little bit more motivation that they needed. Because as you can tell on screen right now, they are actually doing something about it, and I'm proud of them. You know who else I'm proud of? Every single one of you watching this video, and more than that, every single one of our patrons over on Patreon. You are all absolutely incredible people, and especially our patrons, I cannot thank enough for the support that you guys provide me. Also, if you guys have a moment, consider following me over on Twitch. I stream there every single weekend. So the Arknights official Twitter made a tweet that goes on to state, statement on copyright infringement of Roaring Flare animated video. As the publisher of Arknights overseas and cooperating company with Hypergriff, Yoastar will actively work together with Hypergriff to maintain the relevant rights and interests. They then included two different legal documents. We're going to go ahead and look into that in just a moment, but in the background, I am going to play the official original Arknights trailer, followed by the trailer that they plagiarized. The plagiarizer in question is some kind of NFT game called Oldius. Now, I'm not the person that put these two together. I will link to the tweet that did, but the legal statement states, a statement regarding the Oldius promotional video and its unmistakable similarity to Arknights' Roaring Flare cutscene. Shanghai Hypergriff Network Technology Co. Limited, hereinafter Hypergriff, is the copyright owner of the strategic RPG mobile game Arknights. The game and all associated materials therein, including but not limited to audio, video, images, etc., are copyrighted or licensed. Recently, it has come to us that the trailer released by Oldius on January 5th, 2023, bears a striking resemblance to our Arknights Roaring Flare animated cutscene, with clear similarities in its storyline, scene, and many other aspects. The publication is a serious infringement of the copyright as well as other legitimate rights and interests enjoyed by Hypergriff. In addition, a statement made by Oldius on January 8th, 2023 claimed that their creator team included members who had worked on Arknights and they had been in contact with us on the affair. And before we go any further, I just want to present you guys with a message that was left on Discord from one of their staff members, Kyan. This is what the Arknights documentation was referencing. All of our content has been originally produced and all rights have been reserved, from art to music and animation. The latest trailer indeed took inspiration from Arknight, or inspo, from the Arknights. Moreover, first and foremost, that is very professionally written here when you're addressing an accusation like this. We did take inspo from the Arknights. Moreover, you can see similarities since pretty much the same team has worked on both. But the content has been produced from scratch. We have work in progress files and all, and I can assure you, Arknights will not and cannot even sue us over misuse of their content or copyright strikes. That is their claim. Going back to the Arknights statement, we hereby unequivocally state that Hypergriff has never entered into any form of partnership with Oldius, nor licensed any Arknights content to Oldius in any form. As of this statement, we have not received any contact from Oldius. Its statement is therefore a material misrepresentation of the facts and has caused material damage to our image and our reputation. At present, Hypergriff has conducted evidence collection regarding the mentioned infringement and sent an infringement notice to Oldius requiring the removal of all infringing contents and false statements. Now, after this, I was curious. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead here and go on over to their official Discord because I'm curious what the Oldius staff, what the Oldius community are saying about this. And when I did, I could not access any of the various channels. The Discord, at least when I attempted to join, was on complete lockdown. New members were not being accepted. So either they had an influx of Arknights members bombarding them and they just couldn't keep up with all of the hate, all of the malicious messages that were being posted onto their Discord, and they shut down the Discord. They disallowed new members, or they did it purely to attempt to hide any additional evidence that could be used against them. The second statement is a cease and desist letter. This is Shanghai Hypergriff Network Technology, hereinafter Hypergriff, the copyright owner of the game Arknights, and any contents therein, including but not limited to the Roaring Flare animated cutscene, the work, which is recognized as the most representative and impressive cutscene in Arknights by players. We write to formally request that you cease and desist from any and all infringement upon the copyright of Hypergriff in the work. It came to our attention that you have published on your Twitter a trailer which shares striking similarity with the work in terms of storyline, scene, and other aspects, constituting blatant copyright infringement upon our copyrights in the work. Furthermore, we noticed that you have published some false statements related to our Arknights team and team members, which do not correspond to the factual situation and largely damage the reputation and image of Hypergriff. Pursuant to US Copyright Act and other applicable laws and regulations, we formally demand that you immediately remove all the infringing contents distributed on Twitter and cease any infringing activities, including but not limited to any use or distribution of any infringing materials derived from the work. Simultaneously, all of your false statements which are related to us or our work shall be deleted together. We request that you remove all of the infringing contents and false statements within 24 hours upon receipt of this letter and make an affirmative response to us confirming that you have completely complied with the above requirements. Otherwise, we shall consider taking any and all legal remedies available to rectify this situation, even despite the staff members stating publicly that Hypergriff and the Arknights team cannot touch them legally. Now, I am very curious to see what happens here. Are they going to remove everything? Did they shut down the server because they're scared? We demand that you pay serious attention to the issues described herein. We hereby declare to reserve all of the relief and remedies. Nothing in this letter is or should be construed as a disparage of any rights, any interests, and remedies in accordance with applicable laws and regulations enjoyed by us. Now, clicking through to the official tweet, oh my god, wow. Clicking through to the official tweet, you know what we see? Nothing. It has been deleted. They deleted the tweet. They admitted defeat. They admitted by the deletion of their tweet, by the removal of all content, they have admitted that they did in fact plagiarize completely the work, all of the work, everything. They did not hold any kind of rights to it. None of the staff from Arknights worked on their trailer. Everything was completely fabricated. Wow. Wow, that has got to be humiliating, but at the same time, I'm sure the vast majority of people that are interested in Oldius do not care, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, I'm glad to see the legal system doing its work, and I'm glad that we as a community here were the reason that Hypergriff took this action. So give yourselves a pat on the back for this. Now, if Arknights isn't your thing, no problem. I got two different videos on screen right now that might be of interest to you. One is a great Arknights alternative that I have had immense amounts of fun in. The other is a video featuring every gacha game slated to release this month in the month of January 2023. I urge you to check both of those videos out.